one thing you've done is kind of challenge this really egregious idea, I think, that you can't platform someone that you disagree with. Last week, sitting here was Annex Sparian, and you guys had a really...
that got around.
Yeah, and her co-host, Cenk, he's also on the Young Turks, tweeted, I think Bill Maher is the biggest racist in American media. I'm happy to challenge him to a debate on the issue of his favorite country in the world, his beloved Israel. How do you respond to that? I'm assuming you didn't even see this
Why
tweet.
doesn't he answer the question that she won't answer? Or that she didn't until finally she had to give in and say, yes, I would live in Tel Aviv.
Would you challenge, would you
Yes,
debate
well,
him?
I'd love to hear his answer. Because there is no answer. Anybody who thinks they're a social justice activist, which these people do, and your number one issue isn't gender apartheid in the Muslim world, you're a joke. You're a joke. It's so obvious where the biggest amount of oppression is. You people who hate oppression so much. I saw the New York Post reprinted like the whole thing, and they showed, of course they have pictures. I don't have pictures here, but they show pictures of women in the full covered, the burqa of head to. I saw the front page of the New York Times yesterday was something about Syria. Maybe it was their 1-year anniversary or something. And this is Syria, which I, kind of think, well, it's not Afghanistan, it's not Saudi Arabia. Well, it's Syria. It was the leader of the Muslim world at some point. And but there's the women, and they were in the full, I'm not even the eye slit. Just
no, they can't see.
The full black fumigation tent. If you're okay with keeping women in beekeeper suits, including in 100-degree weather, and this is just something that just, okay, well, whatever. And I'm the racist. First of all, Islam is not a race, morons. It's an idea. It's an ideology. People of all races follow it. It's just more fundamentalist than other religions in this century. That would not have been the case in the 14th century. But we don't live then. We live now. And the fact that you won't call this out, like the fact that these Muslims in America, the way you live here, you couldn't live that way in most of these countries where your ancestors are from. And certainly your wife couldn't. The fact that this isn't your biggest issue as people who hate oppression, you're a joke. So, you want to debate? Sure. I debated her. I'm bored. As I said at the end of that, I said, I'm bored.
Yeah.
At some point, we've been around this mulberry bush, and I'm kind of bored, and you have your story, and you're sticking to it. And I thought she did not look, everything else we talked about, she was so reasonable.
Yeah, I know.
She sort of came over to where I think is the center left, where I think I am. And on this one, first of all, she just wanted the fight.
Of course.
I feel like it's a credential thing for that generation. It's like they have to be these useful idiots who somehow, again, as the world's big liberals, found their way to this position of marching with the most oppressive people in the world. I mean, it's hard to wrap your head around.